Do you know what? I think I'm just going to leave the allies to sort that out, because that's just a mess. Let's cancel that order. I want those units reinforcing. You know, we don't need to worry about that. We kind of needed to worry about Borneo a bit. But let's just move the army over there. In fact, what I can do is I can set a massive defensive line along that border. Which I think I'll do with them. I'll use this army because it is knackered. Just to hold this on my side of the damn border. There you go, folks. Go and hold that. You can hold that. Then those units will recover. Then it doesn't really matter what happens to the rest of that. So this army, we have another army here. These are recovering nicely. Oh, when can I send the Marines in, by the way? Are they good to go? We need naval supremacy in South China Sea, which is here. So I need a bit more naval supremacy. What can I do to that? I can get the big fleet out of Hong Kong. That would do it. It's a bit of a risk. The aircraft carrier's knackered. But just until this goes off, let's take those orders off for now. And let's just put them on patrol here. Yep, go on. So once they sail out, I should hopefully have naval supremacy there. Surprisingly not, actually. Do I have an airfield there? Yes, I do. Let's upgrade the airfield in Hong Kong. Boom. By that much. Get some aircraft in. Right, now we can trigger that invasion. No, it says South China Sea, 45%. Is that true? Is that true? It's increasing. It's ticking up while our ships are on patrol, so we should be able to invade fairly soon. I see. It's slowly... The enemy must have a lot of ships in there or something then. It's quite possible. Is that I'm Guy 42? Welcome to the channel and thanks for the follow. Right, so what's that going on then? Our friendly supremacy has just dropped. Enemy supremacy is ticking down and then jumps up. Greece resists the Soviet Union. Oh my god, there's going to be a war, isn't there? So what else can I do with this? I could bring the other fleet in. Where's the green fleet? Oh, they were in a fight? Oh, pause. Let me go and see what they were doing. Hopefully our ships are nobbling Japanese ships up here. They are actually, yes. We are sinking quite a few, like, lone convoys and stuff. This one? No. Another fight there. There. That was a big one. Okay, so we lost a lot of aircraft. But our big fleet, our second big fleet, the Ark Royal's a bit weak, nobbled quite a good strike force there, the enemy. Right, can you turn that off and just go to patrol here? Oh, that takes supremacy off there as well. Well, tell you what. What I'll do is I'll just redeploy these forces so we don't have to watch quite as many zones. I put them in Brunei. And the same with this army that then follows up. I could land them in Hong Kong, actually. I think we've got the naval base there. It's a bit risky. Brunei will do. Yeah, let's go with that. So it's just going to be a long drawn-out fight. I don't really want to have to fight my way through all the damn everywhere of the Japanese. Shouldn't have to do that, but we do need to get control of the seas. Let's see. What have we got in there? Got some carrier fighters? Why are they there? Oh, because the carrier sunk that they were on. Okay, you guys can go back into the reserve. What have we got? They're going over there. That's fine. We've got a nice big load of planes there. You can go on ship and port strikes over here. The ground attack stuff don't really have much use for you yet. Range is too short, really, to be massively effective, but they can help in there. And let's throw some aircraft over here for aerial support. You guys just go on training orders. In fact, no, you can go on air superiority missions there too. So we've basically got to get naval superiority, which I didn't think it'd be that hard. I thought once I put my big fleets in there, I thought that would be it. But I'm guessing the Japanese have got some big fleets around here too. What can it tell me about it then? Friendly supremacy. Mine's dropped. And the enemy's is kind of changing. Friendly ships with orders to engage, 222. Enemy ships with orders to engage, we don't know. Don't know what the situation with that is. But these guys... Hang on, just cancel all orders, actually. Just put them on patrol. Here. Let's get them in there. They're not really good ships for patrolling with, but I'm hoping that that's just... In fact, just what about if I just station them there with no orders? Is that a good idea? Not sure. So what have we got there? There we go. Now that's helped. Just putting that fleet in there. Patrolling. The enemy supremacy is still higher. Oh, not now it's not. Damn, I've moved the Marines out as well. Right, where's the Marines?
Ready, sir.
They're not in. It's okay, because they'll be very quick to plan that invasion. Oh, nice! Our aircraft dropped a Japanese carrier. That's a good result. I say dropped, I mean sunk. Got to get the terminology right, Mark. It's terrible, that. So, I was talking earlier about other possible games to stream. I'm trying to think of the other ones that I might have available. Oh, Phoenix Point. It's like an XCOM style tactical game. Anyone seen it? I've got access to that as well. Ooh, crap. Pause. I need to read this. This was my big fleet. Sorry, yeah, it was the second fleet. This was the reinforcement fleet. We lost one carrier, but that was the Ark Royal, was it? Yeah, we lost the Ark Royal. And some planes, but they lost 12 destroyers, 2 carriers, 3 heavy cruisers, 1 light cruiser, and a load of crap. That was one that probably swung the naval supremacy for me. So, let me take a look at my ships now. They're on patrol. They've still got 2 carriers. We no longer have naval supremacy here. Damn, there must be some Japanese ships in the area. Okay, let me take a look at my home fleet. I mean, I can move this, but they don't have... The reason I don't want to just send them out there, that's the training fleet. This is the home fleet, is because they don't have enough screening ships, so they're easy targets. Which would suck. Right, HMS Warspite can go to replace that sunk carrier in there. That was correct, I hope. And this one will just have to be whatever it is. I'd love to get a load more stuff over there. We've got this other training fleet. Nothing is quite ready. Nothing is quite... These are strike subs. Those are. Right, okay. Let's land them in there then. 21? Did I just put 21 strike submarines in there? That's a bit big. Split that in half. That's more like it. And you tick that. Okay, I'm going to try and overwhelm them with numbers. How about RimWorld? That could be fun streaming. I've watched so many people do that, and they all say it's really good fun. And it'd be great to like use names from you guys, the viewers, as the characters in there. But the more I watch it, the more I think, I don't know if I'd enjoy that. Especially when you get to the end and there's like, you've got a colony with like thousands of bloody animals running around at full speed and rooms full of shit all over the place to manage. I don't know. Everyone tells me it's great, but I can't just see that edge that it would have for me that makes me want to play it. And I know some games are like that, and then you actually play them and you think, wow, I was wrong, this is brilliant. But I'm just a little bit reluctant to jump into that. Green Pecker, nice name, thanks for the follow. I hope it's not green. If it is green, actually, that would be an interesting special skill you've got there. Let's see. Oh, we've got some stuff over here to sort out. We've got the armies out. How can I'm trying to think how I can quickly increase naval supremacy in that zone. I'm not sure. Right, so we've got... Let's go back to here. Attention! This is the 8th Army. Are they all there? It looks like they're all there. I'm going to train them up before I send them overseas. So I'll put them on training. And this was my Polish army. They can go straight out. They'll be useful, actually. Let's get them shipped overseas. Oh, hang on. I might need to just quickly edit the Polish division. Which will be somewhere down here, won't it? Edit. If they're going over there, let's give them some logistics. Just to help, because it's going to be bad supplies. Bound to be bad supplies. So, who was that? That was this chap. Attention! Where can we stick him? Hong Kong. Let's put him in Hong Kong. And hope the transports get through. So, any other opinions on RimWorld, though? Or has anyone played this Phoenix Point that I've mentioned? Or the Panzer Corps 2? So, they're both options I'm looking at. Bannerlord, I am hoping to get a key for that. It'd be typical that I decide to buy it and then the next day they give me a bloody key. That would just be typical. But to me that looks like it's just an identical copy of Warband, Mountain Blade Warband, but with better graphics. It's even got some of the same music and sound effects in. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that exactly. Warband was a damn good game. But I've already got Warband, and do I want to buy a game that just is the same but with better graphics? I'm not sure. How's the situation? How's my Marines doing? Did they get in? They're not there yet. Oh, I've got them set to a stupid order, have I? Yes, stop, cancel, pause, delete all orders. I don't know what order they've got. But they need to stop where they are. Damn them. I must have had them on set on a defense order or something for this bit, because they just wanted to just fly straight back. You guys can stay there, actually. Should I train them? I'll train them. We'll put them up to full strength. Any big... Oh, big fleet battle going on. Nice. We sunk 2 convoys. This is the one that's interesting, though. This is good. This is good. We're hammering them. They've lost a couple of convoys, destroyer, light cruisers. Hopefully more. Well, they've got 7 destroyers in there. But our big ships should be shooting away at them quite comfortably. Sink them destroyers, baby. You haven't heard of either? I think Panzer Corps 2 is... Or is it Panzer Gen... I'm thinking it's Panzer Corps 2. I think that's new out. Recently out. And Phoenix Point came out in December, but it was an Epic Store exclusive. Oh, these guys still moving? If I click on that army,
Yes, sir.
they're still trying to find their way around, are they? Okay. Anti-submarine warfare. Actually, I could research that. My ships are probably a few years behind on things. We'll go for hold Hong Kong. Land, fort, and anti-air. Do any harm to have that? What was that battle? That was nice. Sunk a load of their light cruisers. I'm surprised we're not doing better at this. Oh, I'll tell you what. Can I please build anyone? Can we build radar anywhere in here? We can't. It's already there. And we'd have to... That would help with spotting enemy ships and stuff. What kind of genre really tickles my fancy lately? I don't know. I always like RPGs, and I've enjoyed this. To be honest, I'd fancy another Red Dead game, but I mean, I've played through that once, and I'm playing through it off stream at a nice casual rate and enjoying it. But I don't want to just start that again and stream that. But I'd happily play another one like it if there was one available. That was good. I don't know. I'm trying to decide. I guess I'm waiting for Cyberpunk. I'm looking forward to that one. I think I'm in a phase where there's no one game that I've got access to or about to get access to or can buy or anything like that right now that I think, wow, I can't wait. I really want to play it. There's quite a few that are interesting, like Divinity Original Sin's interesting. It's good. It's not exactly wowing me at the moment. And I don't mean that in a bad sense. The game is good. It's just I'm not thinking, I want to play it. I just want to do nothing else but play it. And when you get a great game or one you're really excited about, that's just how you feel. Just notice these guys trying to knock me out of Hong Kong. General... Is he Dutch? Did he not go home? Oh, well, that's a bonus. Guerrilla fighter. I think he's Dutch East Indian, that chap. Any games coming out in the next few weeks? Anything? Because I don't always hear about these until it's too late. Despite my best efforts to try and educate myself and find out. Soviet Union is justifying against Greece. Do we want to get involved in that? Are we going to have any option? Do I put soldiers into there to try and hold the tide? Who are you in? Who are you in? Are you in a... They're with us. Are they? No, they're not. Okay. That would be bad. That would be very bad. We'll wait and see what happens. I predict bad things happening. Miles Dempsey, Alan Cunningham. Oh, where's this guy at? Oh, he's just there? Oh, that's fine then. Oh, actually, technically, no. No. You stay there. We're going to have to split our forces up here. We've got some troops.
Orders.
Right, bring this 8th Army lot. Thought there was some more of them somewhere. Bring them over to Dieppe. And these motorised lads. We'll leave them in Italy. No, we'll bring them up to Genoa. What's this place? This is the Soviet Union. Oh, damn, I was going to look at naval stuff, wasn't I? Never mind. Actually, well, I can quickly redeploy that. Let's see. There will be things that would help. Like shells, better torpedoes, torpedo reveal chance, better torpedo tubes, homing torpedoes. Let's put that one on. And let's try and get these researched as fast as possible. A Plague Tale Innocence. Apparently it's a good game. Again, it's another one that I looked at and it didn't have enough combat in for me. It was mostly like sort of puzzly, sneaking around sort of gameplay, wasn't it? So, it is supposed to be excellent, though. You played A Plague Tale? You'd recommend it, Elliot? If you fancy a more painted than realistic world, Pine. Pine is actually not bad. It reminds me of the Legend of Zelda games quite a bit. I've got that one. I was just thinking about it today, actually. It's funny you should mention that. Metro Exodus. The last time I played that was on the Game Pass on the Microsoft Store, and the damn thing was crashy and buggy and didn't like being streamed and all sorts, so that one's out. But I appreciate these suggestions. It's given me stuff to think about. How's naval supremacy going here? We've got it! We're not ready to invade, but we've got it. Right, so let's go from here. Very quickly. This won't take long to do. We're going to go for... here, jump all the way up to there very quick. Oh, have I lost my commander? Okay, we'll put a British commander in. What's he got? Promotion cost? Oh, we've still got him. Our Polish leader. Bonus to naval invasions. Go on then. Might as well. Might as well. It won't be long. It'll take 5 days. Republic in Italy changes their diplomatic status with us. Cancel the Lend-Lease. That's okay. They're probably going to be in a state of war with Russia soon. So I'm looking forward to being able to tell my poor old battle fleets here to go back to port and repair. Because they must be pretty much knackered. What's the status with Japan? Ships. Still got a lot of navy left. A lot of navy. Still, they look like they're losing the Pacific War, which is good. So far, so good. Ah, spare dockyards. Excellent. We've got no planes. No plane. I'm going to have to just redeploy some of these. Hang on. Just to give some of these aircraft chance to actually increase. One. We'll have one. Take that out. Advanced anti-air. We'll have to reduce that. Okay, tactical bombers. Transport planes can go down to 1. Naval bombers and a carrier fighter. Well, we do need some carrier fighters. We've got that in. We've got that in. That's better. So boost this into... I do want more light cruisers, if I may. How about some of the newer Total War games? There's a new one coming out, actually. It's going to be Total War Saga Troy or something like that. You reckon Plague Tale? Anno 1800? That's supposed to be quite good. A bit passive for me, not enough combat. There's a couple of city builders. They're like post-apocalyptic ones, real-time strategy games. There's one that's coming out, actually, I was thinking of doing a review on this. It's coming out in just a few days, but it's into early access, and my first look at it tells me it's not quite ready. It's called After the Event or something like that. And then there was one that Paradox did a few months ago as well. Plague Tale has a good story and an excellent world, but you reckon the gameplay was a little repetitive? I'll have to sit down and have a think. A serious think. Untitled Goose Game. That did look fun, but that looked like it was also quite short, didn't it? Not that I necessarily want a massive, long, epic campaign to get into. We're sinking some good stuff here. The enemy's naval power must be reducing. Has to be. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're doing better there. That's good. It's not so great everywhere else, but it's good there. Speaking of naval power, let me just see if my destroyers are finished baking yet. On this. Right, these are probably good enough to switch off training. There's some big, heavy ships in there. That'll do. Turn those off. It's these other little ones that I'm more interested in. They're not quite there yet. And that one certainly isn't. That needs a repair. Well, the mine subs, that will do. Stick them in there. They don't need to be fully trained. They're not supposed to be fighting. I should probably take them off engage, actually. Set it to never engage. Current engagement rule, do not engage. Okay, there's that set. That's fine then. And just reset that. Get laying mines. We don't need to lay mines here. And we got... we're not actually laying like mines there, are we? No, we're not. Good. Pine will drive you crazy. You can't loot everything. It also looked like it was a little bit repetitive, that as well. Because I played it for a couple of hours. And it looked like you had factions A, B, and C. And you needed some goods from each one. But to do it, you had to get each faction happy with you. Well, if you make faction A happy, it pisses off B and C. So then you have to grind to get them happy. And then that's upset these two. So then you have to grind to get that happy, which pisses off these two. And it looked like a sort of a never-ending circle of dissatisfaction with the factions like that. But I might be wrong. That was my initial impression of it anyway. But a cute little sort of platform adventure game. Quite a light-hearted one. You think that's about right? A bit like that Forged of Blood game I played where... oh, nice. We sank a carrier. Good stuff. Where if you... well, to keep your party members happy, you had to do one specific thing, but that upset 2/3 of the party. And it was just utterly frustrating. Who the hell are them? Who's that? Who is that? I can't tell. I don't recognise that flag. I kind of want to get Japan knocked out of the war before we get into a war with the USSR. Hey, we're in. We're in. Brilliant. The Japanese never seem to protect this.
Ready, sir.
Are we in there? Alan Brook.
Ready.
So, very quickly then, chaps. Just destroy that. We'll use the mobile tanks. You do a little tour of the island there. Isn't that cute?
Attention.
And back to there. This could this be our naval base? Actually, this could be our Air Force base. And our radar base. Oh, we can't do it yet. Right, I'll wait till I get control of it. I think I need to take Taipei. A naval base wouldn't be a bad idea, though. Oh, it's already 10? Excellent. Thank you, Japan. Very kind of you. Right, so whilst we've done that, these big ships, they're not too bad, actually. I was going to tell them to go and repair. Actually, let's do it anyway. Let's go repair. Cancel all orders. And the red ones, definitely cancel all orders. And go repair now. Oh, God, there's a big Japanese fleet sailing around down there. Where can we put some planes? Do we have any land? We don't. We have some from there, but I don't think anything's within range. What's that lot? My tactical bombers do. Right, you go on to that. See what you can find. If you like the Middle-earth games, you might enjoy Brutal Legend. I've never heard of Brutal Legend. What's that about?